I'm just trying to understand if there are contracts with people before my inner being arrives into this clump of flesh that I am.
You said, let's go forth, give each other a lot of trouble, help us launch desires, and play different roles in our individual evolution forward. That's a general thing that you said.
That was fast. I tried to comprehend all of that and translate in French in my head.
Get right to the question that's on your mind.
Is it possible? I've been feeling like when I was part of the team with all of you in space somewhere, we had a contract for me to do something.
You see, here's the thing. Yes, of course you did. But we want you to not need some long-time contract to be the justification for what you think you want to do now. It's almost like you're taking a conditional approach to life and put it into the non-physical and trying to conjure a condition that then justifies what you think you want now. Of course, you all had intentions coming in, but it wasn't like, I'll go forth and I'll meet this person and we'll do this thing and we'll feel this way and the earth will respond in this way. It's not like that. That's what humans conjure in order to justify what they want. It was like this. I'll go into this arena with so much diversity and difference, and from it I will come to my own personal conclusions, which will matter because I'm important. And as my conclusions and preferences are born, all that is source energy will back me up in the creation of this newfound realization that I've discovered. So source is coming forward with you. You've not been assigned to things. It's that when you discover the desire, source is there to help you in the evolution of those things that you have decided or that you've discovered here. Not one of you was assigned to anything. And most of the time when you're saying that to each other is because you're trying to prop yourself up as more important than the rest. Oh, this is a mission from God. This is a mission from God, and so you should well listen to the mission that I have from God. The rest of you, you're not old souls like I am. And it's not like that. It's here I am, and life made me want this, and source knows I want it and wants it with me too. And so source is giving undivided attention to this, whatever it is that I've carved out. And when I come into alignment with it, it is allowed into my experience by me, and I'm living the joyful experience. You know what your contract with source was about all of this? Not that you would come forth and save the world. The world doesn't need to be saved. Not that you would come forth and change the world, because the world is constantly changing. Your contract with source, your contract with whatever you want to call this non-physical, that contract says, I'll go forth and I will discover and I will come into alignment, and it will be, because I am a creator. And you have to know from everything that you've heard us ever say, or from everything that we've talked about even here today, source did not give you an assignment of what to want. Source said, here it is, you get to choose. Here it is, you choose. You choose, and when you choose, we will line up with that, and through the love and the support and the energy of the non-physical, it will come about if you allow it. You choose and you allow it, and it will be. Because source is not like your parent who wants to live vicariously through you. Source is already alive. You are the extended version of source, you see. You are source. You are source.
Can I ever want something that goes against what is supposed to?
Let's say that I decide that I want to live in a town and it's too crowded, and so I want to exterminate the people who are already there. Will source back you up in that? No. But what if I want to live happily ever after in this town, and so I would like to find harmony in this town? Will source back you up in that? Yes. Sometimes when we talk like this, people worry about, well, what about really bad people? What about serial killers? What about those people that come in and wreak havoc on our society? And we say, every single one of them, if you were up close and personal to them, or if you could find out from those who were, every one of them was someone who really wanted to feel good, who was badgered into a place of such disconnection. And we promise you they were not under the influence of source when they do those things. So your question is, Could I be inspired to something that isn't good for all or good for me? Yes, but you would be under the influence of something other than source. Yeah, that's really good. So that's why you want to figure out what's satisfying and what isn't. You have to teach yourself your own guidance system. You have to develop your conscious awareness and relationship with what source is and how source feels before you'll have that guidance, you see. And of course you've got that already. You know, but then don't translate that further into an assignment. People say, Abraham, why did you choose Esther? Why did you choose Esther? Well, she was easy. She was asking. She hadn't made her mind up about anything. She wasn't pushing against anything. She was living happily ever after. She meditated. In her meditation, her vibration rose. She received thoughts from us. She liked it, and off we went.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Esther was assigned to this. No,
when I was a little girl, I always thought that I was growing up in Algeria and seeing all the violence around and living a very difficult life. But I always thought that I had something so big to experience.
You do.
Something really big to
do.
bring people. And today I understand that it's using my voice to heal, singing all over the place, all over the world.
Get under the influence of source and see what you talk about. And it is our promise to you that when you're under the influence of source, you're not talking about the violence of your childhood. Because whatever you're talking about is what you're perpetuating.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Enough? Really good.
Thank you.
Really good. Really good.